You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dogface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dogface Calderon. This is Real Life Unfiltered. I disappeared for a second, but I'm back. Y'all know what it is. Welcome. Shout out to everybody from Propane Media tapped in. Shout out to everybody from Dogface TV Podcast tapped in. Shout out to everybody from Real Life Street Stars who are tapped in. I want to say this is a special episode because it is special. My co-host, he's not a guest. He's my co-host for this segment. He just popped out. He gonna pop back in. Vito, what's the word with you, man? It's on and popping. Y'all know when I come on here, I don't come to play no games. So a lot of information to process, a lot going on in the world of YouTube. Brozilla, what's her name? Brozilla, she acting a fool. Finesse 2 times is acting a fool. Cardi B and Barty B, Barty C, and she's always acting a fool. I don't know what the fuck. What's the bitch name from Cardi B and rest of that clown ass shit? Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen. I'm gonna have to get you some security down there in Atlanta, doggy. I don't need no motherfucking security. I brought my own fire to the club. You hear me? I don't need no motherfucking security. I brought my own fire to the club. You hear me? You brought my own. Yeah. I don't need no motherfucking security. I brought my own fire to the motherfucking club. Hey, listen, I have a co-host on this show. He's not my guest. He is my co-host. Crakk, you in the building?
What's cracking with it, my guy?
Man, Crakk, it's been a long time coming, Crakk. The universe has been trying to put us together for quite some time.
You did. I think it's time, my guy.
Hey, Crakk.
What's up with it, man? True story, man. Real Atlanta. Atlanta, man. The trenches, man.
Hey, listen, let's just take this. Hey, Crakk, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to let all the do. So listen, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Do people from Atlanta, do they refer to Atlanta as ATL or they refer to Atlanta as Atlanta?
Man, well, you know, when them guys started rapping like Scrappy and all them, Sammy Sam really started coming with the ATL back in the day. You know, I was a young buck at the time, but I grew up hearing him screaming ATL, you know, at the games and little shit like that in the song. Yeah, we'll say ATL, you know, ATL is Atlanta the same to us. Now, I mean, you just got to know how to separate us from that other thing.
Yeah, because I interviewed T.O. Green the other day, and T.O.
That's like, my boy. Shout out to T.O. That's my boy.
Yeah, T.O. say, look, man, don't no motherfucker from Atlanta say ATL when we say we from Atlanta. We say the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Not like when I'm out of town, I'm from Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
But I ain't never really said ATL. I probably done said it a few times, but it's kind of like that ain't nothing to just come straight to a real Atlanta person. My ATL, that sound like you
out of town nigga. That's like out of town nigga coming in.
But if I'm in, like when I be in LA, Ohio, since I travel a lot, so when I be certain places, you know, more people already know. Shout out Atlanta, I'm real Atlanta. I say Atlanta. I don't say I'm real ATL.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen. So I know that the people can see that ticker at the bottom of that screen. And you know what? Listen, I'm happy to talk to you, brother. If I could hug you right now, I would, God damn it. You know?
Yeah. Same mutual, man. Same thing, man.
We ain't gotta say pause and no diddy because we ain't gotta do all that. We ain't gotta, they know what the fuck we mean when we say what we say. It's the wild, wild. Hey, listen. So y'all know when I get Crakk up here, it's a special occasion, right? Y'all can break y'all motherfucking peanuts and popcorn and get y'all motherfucking dark and whatever your preference, dark liquor, white liquor, don't matter. Y'all gonna need a motherfucking drink by the time this shit done. So listen, bro.
I'm telling you.
Let's first of all, let's just talk about who Crakk is, bro. Tell me your history, what hood you from, tell me about your experience growing up in Atlanta. What was it like, bro?
Man, I'm 2K Crakk, man. You know, man. As I came out of the porch at 14 years old, left my mama house, hustling, wasn't doing well, right? Like some of the normal hood niggas do, know what I mean? But I just was blessed to grow from that point, to get money in the hood, stack the money. And I always had OGs to tell me like how to save money or save you. So I went to putting the money up. As I went to growing, I had how I'm so real at Atlanta. I just went to, when you buy cars and you be putting up stunning, your little jury, you're a young age, everybody start looking at you and like, oh, like, shout it young, but you doing grown man shit at a young age. So I kind of built a lot of stripes off of taking care of my business, staying loyal, staying solid, not crossing nobody around me. And I had went to prison, did like 4 years and came back. It was still on for me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's a whole nother story. But growing up in Atlanta, after I started doing that, I had a buddy. Me and him wanted to do music. We tried to transition. Okay, we making a lot of money, bro. So we need to try to figure out what we could do. We really ain't got the mentality of buy some land, buy this, buy that. So coming to a street nigga mind, when he got a bag, first thing you gonna think of music, something you could do fast. Try to get some, know what I mean? So we started doing the music. We were doing the Money Savage, Young Boot, Freaky, the Unos and all that. We were doing the music. We had to sit on fire. We were the hottest in the city. I'm talking about. We started going in and out of town, traveling, doing. So it went from the music thing. We got bigger and bigger, but the music was easy, bro. Cause by us growing up getting money, the whole city already know us. So if we go to rapping now, they gonna fuck with us. Know what I mean? They gonna fuck with us cause we already done showed what we really about, like on all levels, whatever level you want to put it on. So when we just, know what I mean, stayed solid, just went from there from the music. Then we the one got all the. If you hear a rapper right now from Atlanta, up and coming or out new or that's hot, I don't care who it is, from Whams to the man Thug, shout out Thug, Slime, all them folk. At the end of the day, our crew is the reason all these guys want to rap. Know what I mean? Because we started with Thug came along. See, I know Thug personally. I'm talking about personally. When I was doing music, they used to ask me about Thug. Know what I mean? That's when they were putting the gate, did this and that on it. Know what I mean? I know Shouted personally. Like, take away everything. I know Shouted personally. I don't care who he is from Atlanta. If he rapping and he got some motion and he moving, he know my name. I know who he is. He know what's going on with me. I was doing this shit for a long time. I ain't trying to shit on nobody on that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It really not. So the niggas that coming out of Atlanta now, and some of us, some of them let us know, and some niggas, pride in the way they won't be like, hey, bro, y'all the reason why I'm doing this shit. Y'all the reason why. Some nigga pride, they go to get a bankroll, they go to feeling like they been on it. Man, but every lingo you hear in this music, bro, come out of Herner Home, man. Fifth Ward, right by Mercedes-Benz Dome, Northside Drive. All this lingo, I don't care what rapper, whatever lingo they using, man, it come out my hood, bro. It come out my hood.
Right. Let me ask you a question, Crakk. So listen, I just want you to know that this is not an interview. This is a conversation.
Right.
You're not my guest. You're the co-host of this show. Yeah. Just so everybody's on the same page here, right? Right. So you have just as much right to chime in and jump in, and this is your show.
Right.
I'm turning this shit over to you tonight. You mentioned growing up with OGs. In the world that we live in now, and in hoods across the country now, the YNs are growing up absent any real guidance from OGs. We know they ain't got no daddies.
Yeah.
These niggas, these YNs we know they ain't got no. They don't even know who their daddy is.
See the OGs in my hood with my dad. I ain't had no daddy growing up. Like, I know a lot of niggas say that shit, but it's facts with me, man. I just found out met my real daddy at the age of 30 something, bro.
All right, I got you. So when you so looking back at your upbringing and looking back at some of the OGs, because so in Detroit we call them it's different levels. We have we got the old niggas. Them niggas they just stump. They lucky to be here. Right?
Yeah.
We got the old niggas. Then we got the unks and the unkies and the big unk, and then we got the OGs. So the OGs, when you're from Detroit, bro, right? The OGs are the older gentlemen who've been through some shit, right?
Yeah, right.
Being an OG is not just you just stumbled up and got old. You got lucky.
Nah, you gotta be that did something. You gotta put some work in.
The OG, you have to be qualified to be considered
qualified.
OG.
Yeah.
So are those the people who raised you? People who are qualified to be?
Man, and I appreciate them guys. My OGs out my hood, man. I got my own money. They ain't put me on in them, but they put me on with knowledge. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, I got some real OGs, man. And the OGs, I ain't gonna say no name, but I'm quite sure the whole world know these guys. You know what I mean? But they gave me the knowledge, man. I sucked it up like a sponge, and I read the rule book. And that's another thing too about these new niggas with the rule book. It is a rule book for this shit out here. You just can't dive out here and just go to doing shit. You have to study that rule book. You read that rule book, you gonna survive. And they saying like, I hear some people say, "Oh, they ain't give me no book no rule to the street." My rule book is my OGs. They gonna teach me what to do, what not to do, how to take care of my mama, how to don't talk to no police. They gonna get. That's the rule book. You gotta suck it up like a sponge. Now, some of us don't got that, so some of us have to dive out here with no rule book and figure it out and learn as you go. Learn as you go. Yeah. But it is a rule book to this shit out here, bro. It's a rule book. It's rules you have to follow, man. That's how you become what we talking about now as an OG.
Okay, so listen, Crakk. So, a lot of the problems that we have going in the inner cities across the country. So this is not just an Atlanta conversation,
right?
For people who think this is, this is a conversation about the streets. It's about the hood. It's about the ghetto across the country.
This shit international, man.
This is international game. We coming down international game on the ass tonight. Exactly. So listen, one of the tell me if I'm right, if I'm on point or not, right? One of the problems with the YNs, and I'm not gonna blame everything on the YNs, because a lot of the YNs are fucked up because there was an absence, there was a gap between. They didn't have OGs, they didn't have big homies, they didn't have big unks, they didn't have fathers to really grab them, guide them, and teach them. They grew up in single parent households, predominantly raised by black mothers, and a black woman can love on you, right? Yeah. She can teach you respect and how to be courtesy, but a black woman can't put you through that rite of passage that you need.
Yeah, she only can take you so far.
Yeah, she can turn you into a nice gentleman.
Yeah, exactly, and how to treat women
and all that shit. Yeah. But she can't put that dog in you.
Nah.
It's 1% of women can put that dog in you.
Exactly. I agree. I agree. 1%.
Right. So how important is it for young black men? And when we say OG, we don't mean people, older guys who just guiding guys down the wrong path. We don't mean that. Right. So what we mean is how important do you think it is now when you have an opportunity to sit back and look at the condition of the neighborhood, because you travel. So you're not just Atlanta, you travel all across the country. In your travels, when you pull up to a hood, you pull up to a state, pull up to a city, you pull up in the hood, and when you look at the condition of young black men and young black women, right? What do you think the impact of not having an OG? What does that do to the hood as a whole?
Man, that's kind of like, I think there's like some self-destructive type shit to go on behind it. Cause you don't know, you doing what you see niggas do, but some niggas you see what you seeing niggas do, them niggas probably had a rule book. You ain't got now, so you see how you thinking they going renegade by you not having an OG. You finna go try to do some renegade shit, but they probably had a rule book. But the thing is, let me tell you this, bro. Get with it. They got OGs, bro, like us, like you. They gotta listen though, like, cause it's plenty young cat. I don't pull their coat. Say like, bro, hey, bro, Why you can't all that? What these niggas talking about? Finessing the detectives and finessing the police, man. That shit whack, bro. Ain't a such thing as finessing the police, bro. Like, so at the end of the day, like they got OG because they got us. Then I kind of gotta put the mama in it a little bit too, because you'll have OGs like us to get or say something and pull their coattail, but you got the mama over there with the baby in this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you got somebody making a child think their child never wrong, because instead of telling their child right from wrong, they're gonna make the child not listen to the OGs that out in the street that they have to come around. So they got OG, but the only thing they gotta do, bro, they gotta just start listening to what we tell them. See, that's the difference. When I was growing up, my OG, when they tell me something, that I ain't do everything they told me to do. I was a knucklehead and got sidetracked with 85% of this shit. I followed the rule, bro. That's why I'm still right here. I done did everything every other nigga done did. But that's why I'm still right here, because I listened. It's all about listening. So they got OGs, and whoever they OG may be in Florida, in LA, Detroit, New York, wherever the YN's at, and they got an OG that they grew up in the hood too, man, you just gotta listen, bro. And don't think nobody trying to be your daddy, tell you what to do. Man, a nigga showing you the path, you'll fuck around to be successful and make it so far along. You're gonna look back. It might be 20 homeboy. It gonna end up being 5 of y'all, because some gonna die, some gonna rat, some gonna smoke dope, some gonna go to jail. So you know how they gotta listen. If you listen, you won't be now one of them guys I just named.
Yeah, Crakk. So listen, bro. I know you get into the streets, and I've been getting a lot of flack from Atlanta. They've been on my ass. They've been saying, "Look here, dog. You podcast niggas, you YouTube niggas, we are upset with you niggas because y'all doing a lot of jaw jacking about Atlanta, and y'all lumping the real stump down certified street niggas, the niggas who really like that, niggas who really, right? Y'all lumping us in with the aftermath of what y'all seen from the YSL trial.
That's how I felt. I ain't gonna lie, my dog. I felt that's how I felt, bro. So I'm like,
you on this show because I know,
bro. I'm like, come on, dog. I'm like, come on, it's some real ones down here, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop. So, like they got that. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
So my question to you though, right? Because I always got an answer. I ain't never short on no motherfucking words, right?
Yeah, right.
So my thing is, so I talked to T.O., I talked to Block 125.
Block. All right. I know who you talking about.
I've been all through the hood. I talked to my man Pablo G. Sess for the Facts Podcast. I've been having some conversations.
Yeah.
And they pretty pissed off because they love Atlanta and they don't like the conversation. They don't like.
Me neither, bro.
They don't like how people are talking about Atlanta.
Man,
Atlanta.
I come to Detroit. I go to LA, New York, wherever I'm at. I'm respecting these folks' city, man. I ain't going. If it's shitty or if it ain't nothing I like, I ain't gonna get on the net and be. I'm just ain't gonna go back.
Right. So let me just say
this. I ain't gonna be doing that, man, because I know it's some real like you down there. Nah, me and the D. So I ain't finna be shitting on the D, and I know it's some silent ones down there, man.
Right. So listen. This is just for I need y'all to listen. You tuned in to Real Life Unfiltered. My name is Dogface, call it wrong. You got Crakk in the building. I need y'all to share, subscribe. This episode is going to be a historical episode. So I never ask people to go share, subscribe, nothing. Because if you pick up the game, you pick it up. If you don't, you don't. But I need y'all to share, subscribe, tell a friend, the doggy, Crakk. We finna crack the pan in half. We finna crack the South in half with this conversation tonight. So listen. So here's my thing. In the aftermath of the YSL, in the aftermath of the YSL versus YFN conflict, that conflict caused two groups of individuals to collide, and that collision course led to two indictments where you had YFN took off the street, hit it up by Lucci.
Right.
And a couple years later, they came and got Thug and the whole YSL camp, and they got Gunna as well, right?
Right.
So listen, were you watching the YSL trial, Crakk?
Man, listen, man. I watched that motherfucker from the front to the back, bro. You can ask my peoples around me, bro. I don't really have to be outside like that. So when I'm in the house watching YouTube, that's why I watch all that shit. So I'm watching the trial every day. Come on, when I get up, I'm cutting the trial on, letting it play all the way through. I can be showering, getting together. I'm watching the trial. But a lot of this shit, bro. I'm in Atlanta for real. I'm out here for real. I knew about all that shit before that shit even hit where it hit it, bro. They just ain't my stilo to be around here talking about what going on. At the end of the day, when all that shit came and crashed down, the folk from Atlanta, the real Atlanta, they already knew we already knew what was going on. That shit they were talking about, bro. The street get this shit before anybody get it, man.
I got you. So listen. So that trial, it had the entire country. People who are concerned with what happened in the ghetto, people who are concerned with what happens in urban culture and in the world of entertainment, everybody was transfixed on that situation. Here's the thing, right? At what point of that trial did you start to scratch your head and say, man, what the fuck is going on? As you start to learn more, as they start to parade out witness after witness, as they start to divulge information and expose information about who have been talking to the police, trying to finesse the police, or just flat out telling those shit for a decade. When that shit start to unfold, well, you say to yourself, oh, this shit don't look good.
Hell yeah, man. I was like, when I first seen the shit and the like how they played the interrogation shit, cause now I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This is the shit that shocked a lot of us. Cause I'm telling you, bro, all us folk were close. All us like we know each other for real. So when a nigga was seeing all this shit come out, bro, we were like, damn, Slime might have to just take some. Know what I mean? Cause
hey, listen, I ain't even from Atlanta. When they start parading out all them witnesses, right? And then they start playing all that motherfucking interrogation shit.
Right.
Listen, bro, I said, oh, he might have to take him a good about 10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
he might give him a good 10.
I was telling some of the same people we know, like, damn, boy, Slime might just have to take some. And goddamn gone down. He ain't gone down there doing 4-5 years, come home parole, get on that, get it like that. Once I went to seeing how all this shit was coming out, I'm gonna tell you what tripped me out, bro. I'm gonna tell you what tripped me out the most. When a nigga say I was trying to finesse the police. I said, oh my God. I said,
is that bad news? Was that bad news to you when you heard that?
Yeah. Man, listen, I was taught, bro. I know you ain't finna finesse him. My OG told me, hey man, in the back seat of the car, you want to see a lawyer, man. You shouldn't even make it down to their building to even see what's on they door saying interrogation. You ask for that in the back of the car. I'm tired, I'm sleepy, sir. I need a lawyer. Ain't but two things gonna happen. They either gonna go on and charge you right then and there, or they can't question you and let you out the car and let you go until they get some more of it. I'd rather go through all that shit before I say, hey man, okay, while they taking me down here, let me see what I could think of to try to finesse these folk for this. Man, it just like I don't know who rated it. That shit went right, bro. That shit like I ain't never thought you could finesse the police. I ain't never thought you could do that.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? So a lot of people, and I'm going to be even-handed in this conversation, right?
Right.
Finessing the police became like people act like that. Finessing the police started with the YSL. No, niggas coast to coast from north, south, east, and west have before they even made it to the back of the police car with the telling and hollering and suggesting that they had some information that may help them. Niggas don't even want to get to the police car, right? So that's not something that's unique to Atlanta. Let's just clear the air on that right now.
Right.
So listen, as the trial was going on, and you start, because you from Atlanta, you Atlanta official. As they start to parade out all those guys, most of whom you grew up with or you knew in passing, if not just up close and personal, when they start to come out with all these guys who have been telling and been providing information, have been being pulled down there, telling who shot who and who did what, were you shocked at the names that they were revealing that were cooperating and had been telling on shit? Were you shocked about that?
Hell yeah, I was shocked about that shit because, man, you were hearing so much different shit. Like, I kind of knew the trial was fucked up a little bit too, because the shit that they were playing and what they were saying, like you were saying who shot who and who did it. I'm like, man, that ain't the one we been hearing around here, but know what I mean? So I kind of seen it like, damn, that boy might get out. Once I seen that shit kind of unfolding. But I ain't really like none of the trial, bro. I ain't gonna even sit on that motherfucking bullshit. I done been around all them niggas. All that interrogation shit, that shit hurt me, bro. Cause I'm like, I've been around this shit that long and not know and didn't know. Cause I stand on business, bro. I'm going to lay it down, bro. I know what I got into. I know what I was doing. I know what come behind this shit. I'm one of them ones if we finna go do something, I know I don't want to go to jail, bro. I ain't finna get in the car. I'm one of them kind of nigga. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You can call me soft or whatever, nigga. I'm not finna get in the car though. But versus me getting in the car and we going to lick and boy, I'm just finna go, boy, cause I need somebody 100,000. But the lick, you know what I mean? The lick go left. You already had in the back of your mind what you gonna do if it go left. So I don't want no one like I be trying to tell these niggas like, hey man, start the way. Get you a job. Goddamn, get you a job, take care of your family, raise your kids. Just start the way, start trying to be street. But I ain't like that trial shit, bro. Cause when I seen that shit unfolding like that, I said, what? He what? Who what? You tried to what? I said, oh man, this shit here. And I ain't gonna lie, man, like a nigga calling Gunna a rat. Like Gunna I ain't gonna call him no rat. He did just a little bit too much talking. Know what I mean? But the thing I can say about Gunna though, the boy ain't going no interrogation room, man. And the way they handling the boy, like, come on, man, you can't be biased in these the type of situations you can't be biased in. It could be my brother, man. You read it, man.
Let me say this, bro. So listen. So I don't want to move too fast, but I do want to keep it going along, right?
Right. I'm with you.
Did you know Woody?
Not guess what? He younger than me. I knew him, been around him 100 times, but never had no conversation or nothing like that. We don't brush paths and shoulders 1,000 times though. Like I don't been in his. I had a spot over there in his neighborhood, hustling. I had a trap over there in his neighborhood, hustling. So when I go back and forth to the store and shit, they'll be out there shooting, did. Nah, I mean, y'all some of that like that, some of that shit. So I knew him, but I didn't know him like that.
As this trial started to unfold, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this shit. When they start to pray all these niggas out, and these niggas have been telling them and cooperating and getting interrogated for 10 years, right? I said, this shit will look good, right? But when that motherfucking Woody took the stand, it took me about 2 days to realize that the majority of the case that y'all got against all these niggas stem from the shit Woody had been saying. Yeah. And I realized really fast that y'all have not corroborated. Y'all have not corroborated the shit that he been saying. So y'all press forward with the indictment based on hearsay.
Hearsay, yeah, based on hearsay.
Yeah, without even because I don't see them corroborating shit. I don't see them saying, okay, well, he said this. We got some surveillance on this. We got another witness on this to say this is true. They don't got no real. If niggas would have kept their mouth shut, there would never have been no motherfucking indictment.
Yeah, if a nigga asked for a lawyer, it wouldn't have been no indictment.
It would have been no indictment.
Man, Thor wasn't supposed to be in jail, period.
Let me ask you something. I'm going to keep a G here. We ain't playing no motherfucking games.
Hell no.
So listen, I'm going to keep a G. If it were not for Woody playing dummying up on Fanny and her crew.
Right.
If it wasn't for Woody, they ass would have been grass.
Hell yeah. If he'd got up there and rewrote history like he said in that interview, they were fucked. Then they wouldn't have needed no other witness out if he'd did that.
No, they would listen. If it was not for Woody going up there, so I'm saying this. I'm prefixing what I'm about to ask you by bringing this up in this way. If it were not for Woody, listen. Even if they wouldn't have had no real hardcore evidence to substantiate all this shit that they said was happening, If Woody would have stood on that rat shit, that would have been enough for that jury to tear their ass up.
Yeah,
The fact that he went up there,
play.
I couldn't believe. I ain't never seen no shit like that, like a movie.
Hey, I was telling my people who I be around, I'm like, hey, bro, man, because I done had 2 M's. I done been to detective homicide, know what I mean? But thank God, know what I mean? Shit behind me. But I was telling my people, I said, hey, boy, I ain't never seen no trial like this, boy. I swear to God. Hey, that's how I know you're a real one. We think alike. I said the same shit. I said, boy, I ain't never heard no shit.
Hey, listen, hey, Crakk, like this. Hey, Crakk, listen. Before we didn't know that he had an irrevocable immunity deal.
Yeah,
so no matter what he said up there, there wasn't nobody else. Nobody else had that deal. Monk Tunk, he didn't have what Booyah had. So when Monk Tunk went up there and went to acting dumb, nigga.
See that one now Monk Tunk, I grew up with him, but we from different hood, but I grew up with Shouter.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody went up there and tried to play it, right? But that goddamn Woody, listen, I said is this a real trial or is this some Matlock shit?
That's what I was saying. Bro.
What the fuck? Hey, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what they say about Woody. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not ashamed. When they ask, this how I knew this trial was fucked. When they say, when he went to playing dumb on their ass, he dummied up on their ass real hella, his scandalous dumb. Bro, that nigga, right? That nigga LD short bus, slob. that nigga put the helmet on when they asked that nigga one question. This how I knew that Fanny was in trouble. When Woody went to dummying up, so now the DA trying to figure out, okay, were you threatened? Did somebody threaten you, your family? Because you this ain't what you said. You said this, and this, but now you saying this, and this. So it's leading us to believe that maybe you have been pressured or threatened or something, right?
Right.
So, are you afraid? That nigga Woody said, nigga said what? He might as well have said, bitch, what?
Yeah.
That nigga said, bitch, what? Am I afraid? No, bitch. I don't do no afraid, bitch. They better be afraid.
Yeah. He said if he said shit like that on the stand, like I ain't scared nobody in here. I ain't scared nobody in here.
Like nigga, I ain't afraid of a fuck thing. When he said that, like, oh, nigga, I don't be doing no running. I make a nigga run.
Yeah, he fucked that trial up.
Hey, listen, hey, Crakk. When he said that, I said, I don't know. This gotta be a mistrial. Because y'all had him on the stand and y'all was using him as y'all star witness.
Right.
So when he was popping like, nigga, what? Nigga, I ain't afraid about what? They better be afraid of me. I don't give a fuck about them. I said, this shit is a comedy classic. I'm gonna tell you something, Crakk. Once Slam's sister died, when she got shot, Fanny knew that she had to go ahead and press that button because in her mind, in the mind of law enforcement, they knew
finna go down.
They knew it was finna go down.
He was finna tear the shit up.
They knew that, bro.
he was finna tear the shit up.
That wasn't what I just said wasn't a part of the trial.
Yeah,
they never even brought that up.
Yeah,
but my family's from Alabama and Georgia, right. and I'm down here. I'm knowing once his sister got shot, bro, they knew that it was hell was gonna be unleashed around this bitch. So Fanny was like, no, go get all of them niggas right now because this shit right here, we ain't gonna be able to recover from this shit. They finna tear this bitch down.
Yeah.
So my question to you is this. In the aftermath of the YSL trial, we don't think I even talk about the trial no more, but in the aftermath of it, Slam came home. Thug, I don't call him Slam.
Yeah, Thug, yeah.
Thug came home and he was like the biggest fish, right?
Right.
So let's talk about the relationship between him and Gunna. So the whole world was waiting. When Gunna did what he did, and they purposefully leaked his plea hearing. We ain't seen nobody else plea hearing except his. They purposefully leaked that plea hearing to make him look bad because they know that the average person don't understand law. They don't understand what the consequences of what he said was.
Which plea you talking about? Thug plea?
No, a Gunna plea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they asked him, is YSL a gang? And he said, yes, it's a gang. They asked him, do you know of any crimes that were committed by members of YSL? And he said, yes, right? He didn't say what they were, but he said yes. So in a regular person's mind who's not familiar with law, because just because you've been to jail, as you know, Crakk, don't mean you know motherfucking legal beagle ass nigga. You got niggas who go to jail who never go to the library.
Yeah, you got the motherfuckers who working in the jail don't know the law.
Yeah, who working up in that bitch don't know the law. So when I heard, let me tell you my honest opinion. When I heard that shit, and I'm like, what is this, a plea hearing? So listen, I know that in the plea hearing, you have to do what they call allocution. Allocution is that when you enter your guilty plea, the judge is going to ask you, has anybody promised you anything except what has been established on record? Have you been made any promises? Have somebody threatened you? Are you doing this under duress, or are you doing it under your own free will? Like, you have to say, no, I ain't under duress. I'm doing my own free will. Ain't no promises been made. Yeah. But outside of what we already and we agreed to, right? And then they ask you to allocute. Allocute is they ask you to explain what crime you committed. It ain't even about what nobody else did. They ask, because that's your plea. They ask you to say what you did.
What's your part in it? Yeah.
What your part in it is. I got you on this show, bro. For me to have you on this show and not ask you these questions would be derelict of me. It would be irresponsible to me to have you out of all people on this show and not put the hard questions to you. When you seen that plea hearing, when you seen it, you got experience in the street, penitentiary, all this old shit, right?
Right.
And you were thinking man too.
Right.
When you saw that hearing and you heard what was said, you heard the questions that were asked, and you heard what his responses were. What were you saying? What was you saying?
He shouldn't have took that shit. He shouldn't have took that shit. None of that shit. I'd have set my ass in over there with Yak down. I wouldn't have took none of that. I would have told my lawyer. I already know probably Brian Steele probably like, hell nah, we ain't doing that. But I'd have rolled my lawyer. Man, listen, bro. They could have gave me life without parole. I went down there, told Brian Steele, I'm going to go do a year or two. I need you to bring me back. Fight this shit hard as you can. We can get it back. We caught that plea out. We can't get that plea back. So, at the end of the day, I ain't did shit. I ain't taking that. I'm standing on it. If I'm going to go to trial, ain't did that. I don't care what you could be offering me. Death penalty, man. Go on and give it to me, man. I'm not finna be no multi-millionaire and copping out. Know what I mean? So I think that's the only thing. Slime wasn't supposed to be locked up. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you got arrested. You should have just went on here and sat on over there with Yak though, man, and just let that shit play out, man, and kept your feet cooked. I went to court. I went down there. I was in the courtroom.
Right.
I was inside the courtroom.
They flashed you. They flashed you on. You was on camera.
I was inside the courtroom. They was at the beginning of and Quavo was in there too. But I ain't no celebrity, so they ain't gonna put me in the papers and say, oh, blah, blah, blah. But Slime seen me, he did, know what I mean? I'm both mad because I know Shout a real one, and he don't supposed to be in this situation because I know what he done did for all these boys. The lad nigga supposed to be locked up. And he don't even supposed to be in jail. But since it happened, if I could have got a chance to just talk to Slime, I'd have been like, hey, bro, you got him. I'm telling you, I don't been through this same shit you don't been through. Sit your ass down, bro. Don't do that. I know you can go home tomorrow if you cop out the pro. Wait 2 more weeks, bro. You finna get out. You're gonna have to sacrifice tomorrow for 2 more weeks. Mm-hmm. That's what I would have told him. Know what I mean?
That's what you would tell him. So listen, in the aftermath, I call it the afterglow, because Atlanta is like glowing. It's like glowing in the dark ass niggas. Because in the afterglow of the YSL trial, all the guys who for a fact snitched and cooperated, couldn't smooth it out, couldn't make it look sweet. They still running around the streets of Atlanta right now, and they doing podcasts, they hosting parties.
They made millions.
They're in the studio, and Lil Woody has made millions of dollars.
Yep.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
So you have outsiders who don't know nothing about Atlanta except music and who hot and who not. Do you think it's fair for people who are not from Atlanta specifically the podcasters, because street niggas know what it is. What happened with YSL? That is not shit that's exclusive to Atlanta.
Nah, hell nah.
What happened with what happened with YSL? All the rumors about YFE, with YFN, about 4PF, about Sonic, ain't none of that shit unique to Atlanta. Niggas do nigga shit, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I have a question for you though, bro. Do you think Atlanta street niggas are being too sensitive about the criticism that they're receiving from the podcasters, bloggers, YouTubers? Or do you think that when some of the street motherfuckers are firing back at the YouTubers out of frustration, do you think it's warranted? Do you think it's merited? Or do you think niggas just need to put their big draws on and just say, nigga gonna talk, and then we can do about it?
I like that part. I like that last one too, but I did what I got to say about that. I ain't gonna say a nigga getting too sensitive, because if I did, I have to say myself too. Because
you been hot about the shit too.
Yeah, so man, I'm gonna keep it solid, man. Only thing is, I'm a grown man. I could DM a nigga and be like, hey, bro. Like I did that with a New Orleans nigga. I'm like, hey, bro, you got a fact check, bro. It's some real one down here. Like, you got a fact check. Like, I understand the podcast shit and all that. Okay, how about you start pulling some street niggas from Atlanta? Stop going to start looking at the Hollywood shit or whatever you see for the internet shit. Hey man, use your connects, reach out to somebody from Atlanta, pull you a nigga from Atlanta from the street, or go get you a nigga that can really tell you something though. Not no nigga to my, oh, I grew up in Atlanta in the street. Nah, you need a nigga who really did something out here on one of them guys. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say they too sensitive. Because I think podcasters just need to, hey, do your fact check real good, and then that'll keep you from saying what you said, to keep niggas like me from saying something to the podcast. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So I follow you. Here's the $1 million question though, Crakk. So listen, you got the street Atlanta niggas, and I'm not pushing and promoting violence. I'm not pushing and promoting none of that shit. I'm grown, bro. I've been there, done that. I spent 17 summers in a prison cell straight.
Man, we just talking about what's going on, bro.
Yeah, so listen.
We can't stop it.
Right. So my thing is, so this is what I'm hearing from street certified cats from Atlanta. You out of town niggas, specifically you bloggers, YouTubers, and podcasters, you niggas don't really know what's going on down here. You motherfuckers are mixing up and confusing the rappers with the real stump down street niggas who make the economy move around this motherfucker, right?
Exactly.
And so therefore y'all got the shit all wrong. But when I heard that though, Crakk, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you, bro. I said, wait a minute, hold on, man. Whenever you have something as big as what happened between YFN and YSL, and then the YFN trial was like, we didn't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? The YSL trial is when the motherfucking circus started, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, hey Atlanta, listen, hey Atlanta niggas, hey my Atlanta player partners. If the rappers, if the 21 Savage, the Babies, the Thugs, the Gunners, if they have been the ones on the microphone as superstars, telling the whole world, we them ones, we them niggas, we spank shit, we smack shit, right? And they saying that shit in a matter-of-fact way. I don't think it's fair for people from Atlanta to ask people who are not from Atlanta to assume that even though they saying this shit in the rap records, that's not really what they're about. And I don't think it's fair for motherfuckers from the street niggas from Atlanta to just be like, y'all should be able to figure this shit out for y'allself. No, because we seen with Chicago and New Orleans and LA and New York that the rappers track, these niggas ain't just no niggas that they didn't know LL Cool J ass niggas who been groomed. The label's going to get niggas like Pooh Shiesty out the crack house.
Yeah.
Giving them deals.
Oh, them boys, they come from the street now. They come from the street. But see, let me tell you though, this why niggas from the Atlanta who not rappers be feeling some type of way toward the podcaster because you got to think about this, bro. Then nobody blame New York for what Alpo did. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so many folk come from New York that told on each other. Did they say told on each other? You got the Supreme shit. Don't nobody say everybody in New York rap because of what Supreme did. So the reason why we get upset about it, bro, because we the one down here who throw Easter egg hunts. We the one build shit for the kids. We the one ain't none of them rappers giving back. So you can't take no rapper and make them the lead of Atlanta and blame everybody in Atlanta for what them guys doing because they their own session. You got niggas out here like us who buy kids all book bags, bikes, all type of. I mean, we doing all this for the hood. So for you to put us in that category with them, bro, and we putting all that work in and making sure everybody around us straight from the old people to the kid, like, come on, you can't tie us up with that. That's why I say you got to fact check. They're the same way we can't. Whatever happened, for instance, Trick, OG. I ain't putting nothing on him. I fuck with him. Don't know him, but I like his style. If he ever did some shit like that, we can't say the whole Detroit. Even though I know he ain't even that type of guy.
That's fair.
But so that's why if somebody was saying, if they say dog, boy, dog rat, da da da, the whole Detroit rat, da da da, cause dog, da 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 da. Trick might be one of the guys from the street that he'll see it so much the way he like, and he might run across a certain video and be like, I gotta say something now.
Because
so it'll get to that point. So it's not nothing like targeted the podcaster. So because I say shit too, but I be talking about not the podcaster, because I know the podcast ain't doing that. I'm gonna amp one of these dumb niggas up to think this shit sweet down here for real. I be talking to them niggas like, hey, but don't come down here with that shit now. Don't come down thinking what you hearing on these podcasts is that and that. So I ain't got nothing against the podcast crew, cause I'm a street nigga. And if it legit and I can make some money out of it, I'm finna do it. So I ain't at the podcasting crew. I'm just that I just don't want them to have other people thinking that they represent Atlanta, bro. Like they represent Atlanta for when they somewhere else doing something else. But come on, bro. We got niggas down here who done built all type of shit for kids, bro.
I got a question for you though, Crakk. I gotta put the hard questions to you.
Okay.
How do you expect? So the rappers, I'm naming names. I'm not playing no motherfucking games here tonight.
On which?
You had 21 Savage say his whole image is I smack shit. Baby and 4PF whole image, whether it's true or not, I smack shit. Thug whole image was I smack shit.
Yeah, I see what you say. I see where you're going.
It ain't. Don't listen. They image was don't let this rap shit fool you, nigga. I get in your ass for real.
Yeah,
you hear me? Your ass to be on a milk carton fucking with me around this bitch, right? And then when the indictments start to roll out, right? We don't even really see the street niggas getting indicted. We saw over the last 3-4 years, we seen the rappers getting indicted. Yeah. So that the indictment is really reinforcing what they said in the rap records.
Right.
Oh, these niggas like that because they getting indicted. The street. Yeah. So my thing is, if the street niggas from Atlanta want to be mad at somebody, right? If y'all saying, hey, listen, y'all shouldn't be looking at them rappers like those rappers necessarily represent what's really going on down here in the street. It ain't fair for y'all to say that when the rappers have been on these rap records talking about crime, real crimes they commit.
You right. You got a point. I see what you're saying. You can't be talking about this shit, doing all this shit, and then you go back there and do that. And then when they talk about it on the podcast and shit, I see what you're saying. Like, we got to kind of get at them like, hey, bro, y'all niggas got to, I see what you're saying. We got to get at them too.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
so
I get it.
So here's another thing. So piggybacking off of that, well, y'all podcasts need to really learn what's going on. No, the fuck we don't. We don't need to learn shit. We know all we need to know. Fanny told us these niggas some gangsters. GBI, the Georgia Bureau, said them niggas is terrorists. Damn near.
They were wrong, but you see they were wrong.
But we didn't. Listen, they was wrong because listen. This is why they was wrong. Let's keep it G. If Fannie Willis had the sense God gave a monkey.
Yeah. God, I never heard that one.
And she had this.
I never heard that one. Boy. I like that one.
If Fanny and her motherfucking district attorney pal, if they wasn't fucking each other and fucking off, and they wasn't doing all that fucking the niggas in the hood and fucking off, they probably could have had something.
Yeah.
But they so busy fucking and sucking dick and caught up in the star of you throw your whole case off because y'all the prosecutors fucking all the street niggas.
Yeah.
But seriously, on a serious note, so y'all asking motherfuckers to draw a line and be able to tell the difference between what's real street nigga versus what's studio street nigga. It's gonna be hard for niggas to draw that line and to spot that out because the niggas who are in the studio talking that gangster shit, they're also the ones getting indicted for doing or for being accused of doing gangster shit. So my thing was this, and I'm gonna let you have it. I gotta say this. Y'all telling motherfuckers they need to do some due diligence and do some fact checking.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, but why y'all mad? Y'all mad because niggas is saying shit that's unflattering about the city based on behavior that was displayed by niggas who claim to be the kings of the city. So my thing is, if the rappers are not really like that, then why wasn't the street niggas checking the niggas like, hold on, buddy, I get you trying to be that on the rap record, but the shit you saying, you talking about real life crimes that have an impact on what, we don't got no rap deal. You niggas can go to Bangladesh. You niggas don't gotta be in the hood with us. You niggas are back here because it makes y'all feel good to be able to stunt on a nigga with a Ferrari.
Right.
With a Wraith.
But guess what though?
I'm listening.
I can bank back off that because you can feel a certain type of way with like, cause the podcaster can, same way you can reach out to them artists and get them interviewed, you can touch the streets, bro. Like you can reach the streets.
I'm glad you said that. You know what I'm glad you said that,
bro.
One of my questions on here. Hey, listen, you don't have all this covering up. We're gonna talk about 21 Savage in a minute. The podcasters and the YouTubers in Atlanta, they are negligent. Listen, fuck all that crack. 21 Savage sent a tweet out about a month ago.
I don't like that.
No. I ain't asked you nothing yet. Don't tell me they beat me to my motherfucking punch.
Okay, go ahead.
21 Savage sent a tweet out.
Mm-hmm.
Now my whole thing about Savage, I'm just gonna keep it gangster. Savage was really, in my mind, Savage was operating above all that shit. He was really like a smooth ass nigga, and he was able to avoid all the YFN, YSN. He was cool with niggas on both sides of the equation. He was like you made it, Savage. You ain't gotta say shit. Savage put his own foot in his mouth by coming down explanation for some of this shit. When on the Big Fat podcast, Bank asked him, he said, man, when you start doing all this talking and shit on you ain't never been the kind of nigga that come down. But Savage was trying to rescue niggas with explanations. And he know that he had a clean jacket as far as the streets go. And he felt like that his word meant something because of who he is and his money, his fame, and his power. He overplayed his hand by trying to provide explanations and justifications and minimizations for behavior that the whole world knew wasn't right. When he sent that goddamn tweet out, and first of all, when he was on Bank Show, you can tell Savage was uncomfortable. He's trying to find the explanation, trying to find something to say that was slick or something. So I'm looking at him like, bro, I'm not even used to you talking to Savage. I like you when you ain't talking. That the Slaughter Gang, we'll spank, we'll put belt to ass. Let us think that. When you start trying to be a lawyer for these niggas, you ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit, but you putting yourself in the way of this shit, trying to provide explanations for shit, right? So when Savage, the jail phone calls first, fuck the tweet.
Yeah.
Jail phone calls. You think you ain't getting away with nothing. I'm asking you every goddamn thing that I want to ask a motherfucker from Atlanta who got the pedigree. You don't think you gonna come up here and I ain't finna ask you about this shit. You can no.
Yeah.
When that motherfucking leaked jail phone call started coming out like a rap record, that shit was like an album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what portion of that leaked jail phone call that fucked me up. When they leaked that part where they said when it was Savage and Thug talking about the whole told Dirk to diss Gunna, that let the whole world know that you think he bold. Because we was wondering what Slam was gonna say once he got released. I can't really talk, but once I come home, then I can really say what I got to say, right? When that part about telling Lil Durk to diss him and all the other kind of shit, that kind of like whoa, nigga. Okay, it wasn't surprising because if he really did do what you say he did, I can understand you activate the button on the nigga. But the main part is when they start talking about QCP. When they started talking about QCP, when Thug and Savage started talking about QCP is a rat, we been knew he was a rat. We told Wham never sign with him to begin with. I told Wham don't sign with him.
Hey,
right?
listen. Before all that shit popped off and them nigga got to a certain level to where they at, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. They real fact. Stunna my partner, RIP. Stunna like my brother. You couldn't even be able to tell the difference in the moment. Bro, listen, bro. All them niggas knew, bro, that what was going on with Bruddah, man. So all that sitting around playing like, oh, I'm just trying to get my money real quick and like, bro, all them folk knew that shit, bro. They been knew that, bro, about Bruddah, bro. They been knew that shit, man. Before all this shit even hit, before this shit hit in the airway, internet, TV, man, we street niggas. So we ain't finna just blast shit, but it gonna flow around in the streets. Them folk knew, bro. They knew. And niggas can tell me in my face that they didn't know. I'ma still tell them you knew, bro. You was over there. It's impossible for you not to know. You got money. You can check this shit. Y'all knew, bro. Know what I mean?
So listen, hey, Crakk. So here is the narrative that QCP, Whack 100. I'm sure you've seen Whack 100. I call him Whack Keisha.
Yeah, I don't like. But hey,
don't know real nigga in America like him. Don't know real nigga in the United States of America, including Puerto Rico, Guam, in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Think Whack 100 is anything other than a bitch nigga. So let's just
shit he be doing ain't right, man.
Okay, so listen. Hey, Crakk. So the narrative they spinning is Stunna. For those of you who don't know, Stunna, I have reported on this extensively. So much so to where me and QCP had some words. Because he was mad about me calling him a motherfucking rat. So listen. So their narrative is, I'm not no street nigga. So what I did wasn't telling. What I did was reporting about the loss of life that happened to my brother, my friend who I consider a brother. I'm not no street nigga. So me telling police what happened, the rat shit don't apply to me because I'm not in the street. I wasn't a part of the street. The incident didn't surround no street shit, with no drugs or with no drug deal. It was just a nigga was hating on us and tried to rob us. And I'm not no street nigga. My partner was no street nigga.
I seen that tweet.
Yeah. When you saw that tweet, what was you saying to yourself?
Man, when I seen that shit, I was like, I knew what type of nigga that was from the jump anyway. So then that nigga did what surprised me, bro. Cause I know I was in the mix of that shit. I went to homicide. Homicide came and got me about this same situation. So I was damn near starving in there moving on this case. They were trying to put it like I had something to do with this nigga QCP. Like he done shot me some funds or something to handle the business or something like that, try to tie me in with that shit. So I actually went to homicide for this shit. About this same shit. But when I seen that nigga tweet that shit, it didn't shock me because at the end of the day, I know he the type of nigga that throw a rock and hide their hand. So a nigga up under some fire right now. So what else you gonna say?
Okay, hey Crakk. What were the circumstances? Stunna gone now. He gone. His
Right.
legacy is what it is. What was the circumstances leading up to QCP getting flamed and his man getting flamed? What happened? What took place that day or the day before?
Man, guess what? When I first heard about the shit, and they told me, where the shit happened at, I've been out there 30 years. Now, I mean, as a young nigga, I got caught. I made the news out there twice, got caught with some money out there. So I was out there before P was out there. So I went to prison. I came home. The time I was in prison, P was out there then. So I didn't know him. I didn't know the cat. So when that situation went on, it kind of shocked me because I'm like, what the fuck? So they come to me, they like, I'm like, what the hell? What supposed to be going on? So it was some shit by Stunna and another little nigga from our hood supposed to went out there robbing them. And Stunna, they saying, they got the nigga P saying, when Stunna knocked on the door, they look at the peephole, see his haircut. I guess this how he identify him and shit like that. See his haircut. I get the dude who got killed, opened the door. I guess he get killed. They shoot him off the rip, and from the store I get say they go through the house. When they go through the house, they shoot again. They say they shoot supposed to hit P or something. And he go out the window, whatever. The whole street know this shit, know the story.
Right.
So at the end of the day, when we get the story, I'm like, how the fuck starting to get tied up in that? I don't even know this nigga P. And I'm out there. Like, this my block. Like, every nigga on this block, like, I could go to sleep in the car and that motherfucker with 100,000. Ain't nothing gonna happen. So I'm like, how the hell starting to get tied in that? And that don't supposed to get past me. I supposed to know that. So when it came to me, I'm like, nah, Stunna.
What they say it was going up in that house for? What was they going?
They ain't never say that. They ain't never say that part.
They never
just
say
saying like, oh, I get them nigga was trapping. So the little nigga probably came to my man, like, hey, I guess he been going fucking with them or whatever probably been going on. I guess I know Stunna. What else he gonna be going in there for? He ain't going another talk. He ain't going another effing no goddamn by no puppies. Know what I mean? So I guess, street shit. Know what I mean? So when they come to me, I'm like, man, Stunna ain't did that. Stunna ain't, he would have told me that. Or he would have ran that by me. He can't. Stunna one of them that he can't hide nothing from me. I got another buddy. I'll tell you the same thing. He ain't. When all this shit was going on, we asking Stunna, like, what the fuck? Like, man, I know how the fuck you ain't told her then, bro. You got to put her. We panic. We got to put her down, bro. So we'll know how to go back this shit. Stunna kept denying it, like, so I gotta believe my homie. Know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know that nigga, man. That nigga lying. So the incident happened. Stunna in the mall. He getting money. Stunna getting money. He in Lenox Mall buying up Louis shit, kicking shit. He run into the boy P, and P had like 3 securities or something with him, and some dude say he walk up on Stunna, first he go get the police. Tell him, did the nigga who robbed me. Stunna take out. Stunna tell him fur, but I don't know you, bro. I told you. P walked up on Stunna like, hey, you the nigga who robbed me. Boom. Okay, he go get police come back. Nigga who robbed me. Stunna like, man, I keep telling you, I don't know you, bro. Stunna take off out the mall running. This the shit I know facts, cause I'm talking to my man. You know what I mean? All this shit going on. So when all this shit happened, the same day he come tell her, like, he get arrested. He leaving out the mall. He run to the car. When they kiss him on the highway, leaving Lennox, box the car in, lock him up. So when Stunna get locked up, he charged with murder, robbery, blah, 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 blah. So boom, Stunna don't go to jail. He one of them ones that get money, but he ain't finna go to jail. He ain't finna go kick no nigga dough in. He ain't that type of nigga. He a hustler. He a hustling ass nigga. So long story short,
he wasn't known as no jack boy.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. So long story short, street nigga, this how we doing. This how we work. This how we kick this. My man arrested now. He locked up, can't get no bun, murder, all this on. So when he called, he like, bro, man, y'all holler at him for me. Oh, Crakk. Know what I mean? I go holler at the boy, man, tell the man I ain't do that shit, man. And blah, 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 blah. Some kind of way we get into it with the boy P. Set up the mean to go talk to him to let him know this ain't what you thinking, my nigga. Know what I mean? Boy didn't show up. Then honor to me. Know what I mean? Didn't show up. Blown. So And I put two and two
Y'all
together.
had a meeting.
We didn't have the meeting. We posed to. We
Y'all,
posed to meet.
you talked to him on the phone.
My Stunna old ladies talked to him, told him Crakk and one of my other buddies gonna pull up and meet you wherever you want to meet at. So we plan to meet on Watch the Road where both of us supposed to been being from. I never seen him out there because the time I'm out there, I'm in prison. Then when I get out, him blew up, he gone, he got the rap shit going.
Right.
So that's how we missed each other.
Right.
So I'm telling Stunna, like, I don't know the dude, know what I mean? But I can did my block, I can reach out, I can see. I know his brother though personally. Me and his brother done got money together. Book. Me and his brother got money together. I know him personally. I didn't even know they were brothers until all this shit come about.
Right.
So shit. So I'm like, we got a few people that Stunna cousin or somebody be over there with QC. So Stunna trying to reach out to his cousin, let home know, let me chop it up with Buddy. But at the end of the day, Buddy wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. But I'm thinking he keeping it discreet. That's why he don't want to hear none of this shit.
Right.
Not knowing the boy done already did. I ain't use my head and say, hey, boy, that's why he don't want to talk to her, because the shit in Lenny, he already made a statement. The shit already in paperwork. The shit already. So he can't talk to us now. He don't did what he did already.
He ain't seen Buster's move.
Yeah, so we on some street shit, like trying to holler at the boy on the low though, like without the police knowing about none of this shit. Nah, I mean, cause we trying to let the man know the boy ain't did no shit like that. No, I wasn't here. I think I had just got out of prison when all this shit went down. But at the end of the day, then we buried Stunna. Nah, I mean, I'm going too fast. Stunna started going to court, shit like that. I go to me and my man who pulled the Met P and Stunna girl, we go to court. So when we go to court, I see the boy, and like 3 of the dude who died, they mama, know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, boy in court, know what I mean? He ain't get on the stand, but he was in the hallway, like before you go in the courtroom and shit. You know how it be the DA and the female. At the end of the day, bro, the shit in black and white, bro. So it facts in there, know what I mean? When I seen that, I talked to Stunna like, shit, man, but I don't want to talk, know what I mean? These folk, some kind of way Stunna ended up being the murder. I guess they figured it out that he didn't have nothing to do with the shit. They did miss the shit. What fucked Stunna up, what he ended up doing the 9 years on, well, he had the gun in the mall, because Stunna, when he got the gun out of the car, ran back in the mall.
So that's why that's what nailed him and sent him to the penitentiary, even though he beat the homicide.
Right. So that right there, they sent him on to prison for that shit, going in the mall and shit. So at the end of the day, it was just some of that shit. So Stunna halfway how get ready to come home and shit, time done went by and shit like that. Some more shit going on. I ain't gonna really say, I mean, it was Stunna come home, there was some more shit going on. So Stunna, like, he still trying to holler at that boy. So I'm like, man, so I'm thinking in my head, man, I know my partner went down here and got salt, man. Know what I mean? Like, cause we thinking, know what I mean? Like, I ain't no sense to keep trying to talk to, but you don't been shot, you don't been in prison, you don't been, know what I mean? Like, and some kind of way, Stunna ended up dying. Know what I mean? So when Stunna ended up dying, time go by, homicide knocking at my door. So they got people in the street and his mama them and shit. Like, cause when Stunna first come home, me and my other 2 partner, we set the boy straight. You been gone. You know how you do your partner when you get out, like the nigga do it, partner. Give him 2,000-3,000, give him a whip, give him a couple bad, hey bro, you need to go sit down somewhere. You already know what you got going on, know what I mean? You gotta go sit down somewhere. Man, I just wanted to break mature, blah, 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 blah. We, know what I mean? We talking and everything every day. Just getting the ropes on what's going on out here. Like, don't come out, just chill, know what I mean? So long story short, I got a dealership, so I'm at the auction. I get a call from a cousin, and she texts me. No, she ain't text me. She ain't call me. She text me. She like, is Stunna dead? I said, hell no, Stunna ain't dead. It about 8:30 in the morning, 9 in the morning, I'm at the auction. She like, hold on, she texted, hold on, I'm finna see real quick. I'm gonna call you. I said, man, Stunna ain't dead. I talked to Stunna yesterday. She tell me back and said, yes, he is, cool. I immediately leave out the auction and go straight to his mama house. Go to his mama house, the whole hood over there. Everybody in the world, everybody in the city who know him over there. So I get over there. I'm kind of pissed because of the talks we done had. And he ain't stand on what we talked about. So before Stunna get killed, we get word that he had been talking to a certain individual. He said, he like, man, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I've been shopping with the boy such and such. So now we pissed. Cause we like, come on, nigga, you know what the fuck you got going on? Nigga, what is you doing? He ain't no dead. Don't know, we couldn't really pinpoint where the shit come from, but we really already knew what was going on. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, couple months go by, about a year go by, shit, homicide knocking at my door. So they going to the boy Stunna mama like people had been telling her like Crakk killed Stunna, and they say he quit. So all the OGs in the hood, I'm talking to them. I said, hey man, listen, man. I wasn't raised like that, man. The fuck don't like y'all nigga didn't raise me like that. Nigga, like if I were to do some shit like that, that make y'all niggas some suckers, some lame, cause y'all raised me. That mean I get it from y'all then. And I know y'all ain't doing no sucker shit. So I ain't no way in the head. I was more pissed off about it, bro, because niggas knew about this shit going around. And when I push up on niggas and ask them why they ain't let me know that you heard that, nigga, bro, I ain't want to tell you, bro, because I know how you will, bro. I ain't want you to go crazy on it. I'm like, nigga, this is my life, nigga. Like, nigga, the fuck? I don't want nobody to be talking about, nigga, what I don't did to my, like, nigga, what? Nigga, I'm in the auction, nigga, when this shit happened, nigga. All this shit on camera, nigga. I don't know these niggas. Like, nigga can't buy me, bro. But they went to his mama, like, it kind of hurt me, bro, because they went to his mama, bro, and the lady raised me, bro, like, her and my mama was super tight. Like, them probably went on dates, double dates together, bro, and raised up together. So, like, it's kind of hurt me because y'all nigga ill hustling, but y'all don't want to get the crack because y'all saying home gonna trip out, he hear that. Instead of nigga like, man, huh? I had only a few partners like, man, home ain't doing no shit like that. Y'all nigga tripping, man. I don't want to hear that. It only a few niggas stood up for a nigga. So I'm finna get to the point though. Homicide come to call me, like, we need to holler at you. So I'm like, what the fuck going on now? I ain't been doing that, slanging cars and know what I mean,
Right.
doing other little shit, staying out these nigga way. I ain't been around here playing with no guns and doing what I used to do. I don't outgrew that shit. Long story short, goddamn, I'm like, what's up? He like, man, can you come down? Like, hey, y'all come down. I want to see what's going on. I ain't running from nothing. I don't been through this shit before. So I get ready. I tell him when I come down. Boom, we hang up. I hang up from the detective. He called back. He called back like 5 minutes later. Didn't give me time enough to even get up out my seat. He said, man, I just got a homicide. So I'm gonna call you. Can we meet up Thursday? I'm like, me as a street nigga, if I did something, I'd have told the nigga from the jump, hey, man, I got a lawyer. Whatever you talking about or got going on, man, call the lawyer right here like I normally do. But shit, I don't know what the fuck going on, and I ain't did shit. So I'm finna come holler at you, but I'm finna come holler at you about me, though. I can't holler at you. I don't know nothing about nobody else. So when I go holler, when I ain't go to him, he came to me, he ended up like a couple days go by. Thursday come, he ain't want to pull up on me Thursday. He switched it to another day. So the next day he switched it to, he switched it about 3 times. Then the third time he ended up pulling on up on me. The same homicide detective be on first 4 days. He ended up pulling up on me at the house in the kitchen. I take him to the kitchen. I had my little cousin record this shit. So he chopping it up with me, asking me about, do I know anybody from QC? Do I be over there? I'm like, hell no. So I'm wondering why he asking me this shit. Then he like, yeah, it's something about QCP give you 500,000. Wired you. He said he wired me. This is his exact word. He said he wired you 500,000. That's how you buy a Porsche and a house. So I had already had this shit before Stunna even got out of jail. I already had this shit, but that ain't the detective business. Cause I ain't trying to really talk to you. I'm just trying to clear my name. You know what I mean? So he got them. I ain't tell him that I already had this shit. I'm like, man, he like, they trying to say he gave you that. You bought this in for the Keon McClinton. That's Stunna real name. Keon McClinton murder. And I'm like, what? After the detective tell me that, I go holler at the homies. Like, bro, what the fuck? This how I know these niggas had already knew. Cause they like, man, you just not hearing that. Man, I been hurt. I'm like, fuck, nigga, what? Y'all nigga ain't told me nothing, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't been. And when I went to the funeral, bro, I heard Stunna mama, man. My mama done rode in the funeral car with Stunna mama. I heard Stunna mama, bro. From after I found out everything that was going on, I looked back on the funeral. She gave me that vibe like, you killed my son. But I didn't know at the time that she was feeling like that. Cause you got one mama done with you and all that. So Stunna uncle had just got out of prison. He a gangster, all that old shit. So by me hearing all this shit, it making me wanna push up and tighten up on these folks. I don't know what these folks on. I ain't finna let it happen to me first.
Right.
Hell, so I'm pissed off at the homies, then the uncles and the mama them thinking that, and I know these folk gangster got a little paper. So I'm one of them nigga like, hey, I don't give a fuck, man. I gotta handle this shit before it come my way first. I don't like to be thinking like that, bro. So at the end of the day, goddamn, Stunna come home. He tried to sell the I skipped a little bit. He come home. He tried to sell. I mean, not try to sell. He like, well, I got paperwork. Nah, I mean, I'm finna TMZ. Nah, I mean, bloom. So you had niggas everywhere in the city calling Stunna trying to buy the paperwork. So we telling Stunna, hell nah, man, don't sell none of them, don't do that. Hell nah, don't sell them nigga no paperwork. Hell nah, hold on, don't do that. Nah, I mean, hold up. He keeps, I'm finna expose the boy. I'm finna expose the boy. I'm finna expose the boy. Like the boy told on me and came to court. Shoot, nah, I mean, boy shot me, came to court and told on me like. Not shoot him, but had like saying he had him shot, came to cook like. So I'm like, we telling Stunna, hell no, don't expose the paperwork, don't even, nah, I mean, like, some kind of way, I guess it got back to the boy. The boy tried, nah, I mean, so it ended up going that way, man. Nah, I mean, you know.
Tell us what type of person, because according to reports, Stunna was a jack boy. And that's
Nah,
what he
hell
did
no.
for a living.
Hell no. He wasn't no robber, man. Stunna ain't never robbed nobody, man. Man, I know everything about Stunna, man. Stunna ain't doing he ain't doing that, bro. Stunna go get some work, a brick, half a brick or something from a nigga. Man, not paying for he rob a nigga, man. Come on,
So,
man. He ain't finna do that, man.
What should people know about who Stunna was? Because right, QCP has had the advantage because he is QCP, he is quality control, and he is now he's a legendary figure in Atlanta's or in the world of hip hop. Period. Right. So
Right.
he's had the advantage of being able to tell his story and spin a narrative like Stunna was a boogeyman, a bully, and a robber, and he just took the life of his friend for no reason, out of jealousy, and he tried to kill him too out of jealousy.
Man, that whoever that nigga that ain't Stunna. Whoever that nigga he thinking that supposed to be portraying that role, it definitely ain't Stunna. It definitely ain't Stunna. That's why we were trying to figure out what the it's shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this shit was so serious, bro, to the point like, bro, how the fuck this nigga? How the hell? How the fuck you in way up from the west side all the way to the south side? Nigga, it done been times I done been out here getting hella money, touching a bag at a young age, and I don't try to get y'all nigga to come out here and hustle and get some money. Y'all nigga want to come out here. Let alone, I know you ain't finna ride no 50 mile to go hit no lick for no little shit. And then Stunna ain't finna go hit no lick for no shit that he think there. He can know it there. $1 million. He gonna start out. I don't do that. That ain't my field, bro. I don't roll. The money gonna still be there, cause that ain't what he do. That ain't what he do, bro. He get money. Shout a real hustler, got 10 kids, seen him take care of every last one of them. Ain't never been on child support. Take care of every last one of them, bro. Hustle like a motherfucker. Flamboyant as hell, like the club, and like to get fly, bro. Ain't no nigga like that finna be robbing and ain't trying to and ain't got his head knocked out. Reach the age of 40, 38, 40, and ain't got his head knocked out by now. That shit would have been hell. It wouldn't have made it to no QCP, bro. Even if that wouldn't have hell, he'd have had life. All of would have had life. Cause nigga wasn't gonna do shit to him. But we'd all had life at the time. If he was on that, he wasn't doing that, bro. I was the wild one out the crew. I was doing all type of dumb shit and getting money. But then none of that shit never came my way. Now it's a different if and niggas from the hood say this. It's a different if it was like And even inside somewhere where I don't hustle that, I ain't touching. I don't care who you is. I ain't robbing no nigga where I gotta work it, hustle it, eat it, do. Know what I mean? But at the end of the day, even if they would have been like, it would crack, then you probably got a chance.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
That's some shit. Crack can jump on that shit.
And I'm like, damn, hell yeah, I
like,
tried to. And I'm one of them one like, hell yeah, I tried to knock your shit out, nigga. I'm gonna get you. I used to be on that type of timing. Know what I mean? I just was blessed to know how to hustle too. I don't have to do this shit. I can go hustle and turn the chrome into a bone. Know what I mean? So, but that one Stunna, bro. That Stunna ain't no goddamn robber, man. Hell no, man. Man, ain't no robber, man. Ain't got nothing on his record. That was them cases Stunna went to prison for. Them were his first violent ever cases. Stunna don't even got a drug case, bro. Stunna got a possession of firearm and that shit that he did the 9 years for. Man, record clean here. My record, the one goddamn shaking.
So listen. So the narrative that QCP was a known civilian in Atlanta, and so therefore, because he was a known civilian,
what make you a known civilian?
I mean, he said he was a civilian, and you had people who come out when they had been pressed about. Lil Boosie, for example, when he was on Vlad TV and Vlad asked him about QCP, that nigga Lil Boosie, boy, the cat swallowed that nigga tongue. That nigga went to stuttering.
I gotta go watch that. I ain't seen that.
All you gotta do is Lil Boosie, Vlad TV, QC. That nigga went to stuttering. And you ain't gotta. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you. Hold on,
hey, I don't like that, bro. Cause that shit ain't right, bro. Like, ain't no way in the hell. I thought Boosie didn't like rats.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up for you. Let me find this for you. Hold on. Let me find this for you. Where this motherfucker at? Let me find this motherfucker. Here you go. Hold on.
Right now, it seems like everyday paperwork surfaces. Some of it's real, some of it's fake. People address it, people don't address it. Videos pop out. 1090 Jake is infamous for this type of thing. I mean, even P from QC, he had paperwork that popped up. Basically, I'm looking at the article right now. That there was some paperwork that surfaced saying that he allegedly cooperated with police in identifying a man who shot and killed his brother. And P actually responded to it. You see, I see that, this was right after Quality Control got sold for $300 million. Remember that?
Yeah.
He said, oh, I see that $300 million got all them hating ass dudes mad back home. Anybody know me? Know my character? Our culture's so fucked up. It's sad y'all live in this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for no dude that tried to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets. Never wanted to be. I played the hand that I was dealt and made something out of it. Y'all bum-ass dudes should do the same. Stop glorifying dumb shit. RIP to my dog Q, an innocent man with 5 kids who lost his life to a bum-ass dude who didn't value his own. I'm a goat. Don't ever confuse me with a rat. And I'll take that fraudulent incident report and stick it up y'all ass. I love my freedom, so stop playing with it.
So QCP made a statement and said the incident report, because when it came out, he said it was all fraud. It wasn't true. He said that he never cooperated. He never told the police that Stunna killed his partner, Q, and he never told the police that Stunna shot him.
So that's supposed to be some fake paperwork, basically? What they trying to say?
He said it was fake paperwork. Now, 1090 Jake did his thing.
You can pull that shit.
Yeah, he pulled it. 1090 Jake pulled it, and then I was provided a copy of one of the original copies of the police report that had stains on it, right? And it stated in total detail what happened, what transpired. And it had QCP signature and everything. And 1090 Jake went to the Fulton County, popped the records, and came out, and it was verified that he did, in fact, tell. But my thing is that I'll fast forward. 21 Savage says, hey, QCP, I told you to your face you did wrong. And we covered up the fact that we knew you was a rat because you was putting the little homies on in the hood. And we want to save face for Atlanta. Now, when that right there got niggas across the country hot, because when 21 Savage said, hey, he talking to Young Thug, Baby, and Gunna. He's saying that, hey, we been knew Gunna was bold, wasn't a gangster when he told the first time. The whole news interview thing, right?
Right.
About his, that. And then he said, we been knew, we covered it up. And then he said, hey, QCP, because he's responding to the leaked jail phone calls, because now QCP is hot. Because now he know that Lil Baby, Thug, and 21 Savage been talking about him for 10 years.
Yeah.
And Wham ain't said shit to him. Wham smiling in his face, ain't said nothing to him about how Thug and Savage coming down on him and putting that rat on his name.
Was rat on his name.
Was QCP, is he considered a civilian? Was he
Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I ain't, man, fuck all that. Hell no, man. Man, fuck no. Ain't no sense a nigga kicking that shit right now. Too late for that, man. Hell no, nigga. I know a nigga is. I get me 400 million. I'm a civilian. God damn it.
So why do you? So obviously he came with the civilian role because that is the way you justify. Hey, I ain't in the street. So if I told them, motherfuckers, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with no street shit. I wasn't in the street shit. I wasn't involved with that shit. And dog was just jealous, angry, and upset. And that's how it happened, without no motherfucking provocation whatsoever.
But you know that, bro, if motherfucker was smart enough, bro, the shit he posted matched the shit that's in the paperwork, man. The paperwork saying the same thing. He just broke it down in small terms, my nigga. I ain't letting no nigga kill my folks and no bum and get away with it and blah. The paperwork talking RIP to whoever the dude he said, know what I mean? But all that in the paperwork. You can match the paperwork. So if you ain't no rat, you're a goat. That don't match up with the post and the paperwork. It's all that shit right there. You really just stamped the paperwork.
Yo, if you watch.
All right, so watch this here. Watch this right here, Crakk. Now here's your least favorite person in the world. I know you don't like this motherfucker, but I gotta put this shit up here, Crakk. Now, did you see this part?
Yeah, I seen that.
So I gotta play it again. So when we get through listening to this shit, this is why podcasters, YouTubers, bloggers are putting belt to ass to the city of Atlanta.
But guess what? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I got something to say about that right now.
Okay, come on.
In this video, you about to hear some fucking facts. And people don't like the truth because it hurts them. I was going to do this video on TikTok. You know where you put the picture in the background and you start talking? But these facts right here need 100-inch. You see this bitch-ass nigga right here? Yo, listen, they going to skip this. The facts hurts people's feelings. I just need y'all to know that. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Now, hear this out. This bitch-ass nigga says, yo, hold on, let's start with this. Gunna, Young Thug, y'all niggas fix that shit. Y'all love each other. Niggas knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. And we swept it. We, not them. We, as the whole Atlanta, we swept it under the rug for you. You know, he wasn't trying to leave you to hang, nigga. Fuck the streets. Now it's fuck the streets when it's convenient for you. The album sales is not selling, nigga. The Drake stimulus pack is not selling, nigga. Now y'all talking about, yo, fuck the streets. I've been talking about this 5 years ago. Y'all bend and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all. When he told the first time, so you know, homie, a rat, but it's convenient for me, yo. My best friend could rap. You from Atlanta? He could rap, but y'all niggas can't. Yo, no, it's different, bro. It's different. I've been saying this for 5 years. When he told the first time, we swept it under the rug. Where the morals? Ain't you a street nigga? Where your principle? Where your honor? You know whom you rap, but you swept it under the rug? It get worse. QCP, I told you to your face, you did wrong at the party, but I never backed you on the internet. Why? Because it would have made the city look bad. Because you was putting all the young niggas on. And that would have fucked up the money. So you ready to eat from a rat? What happened to all good money? All money, not good money. Y'all was just
So listen, what happened to all money ain't good money? The reason why he said that part, whether you agree, don't agree, none of that shit. Listen, when he said what happened to all money ain't good money, he's referring to the criticism that Kodak Black faced. When Kodak Black did the song with 6ix9ine, he got paid $1 million to do a verse for 6ix9ine. He dissed him and called him a rat in the verse.
Yeah.
But he did $1 million.
Yeah.
The hip hop elite in Atlanta, Thug, from a sale, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, they all said that Kodak Black was violating the street code because he went and he took that money from a nigga who was a rat. So he sold out the principal for the bread. So when you fast forward 2-3 years later, we find out that y'all niggas knew or believed, according to what y'all saying, that Gunna wasn't no good. And you say Kodak Black, you never supposed to do a song with 6ix9ine. I pulled it up. You say that we been knew from the very beginning that Gunna was no good. Whether that's how they felt, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
I don't see him being interviewed on TV about his partner being wrongfully convicted for murder. I don't see that as ratting. I don't see it as ratting. I'm telling you that right now. Right? He didn't say who did it. He just said my man wrongfully convicted. So he was, once again, he in front of the police. The reporters are in the hood. A news reporter is the police. They get a hotline as the police. So that's how we look at that shit. You talking to the news reporter, you might be talking to the motherfucking police.
Police, yeah.
So you criticized, you said that y'all knew and believed that Gunna was a snitch. But you did 20 songs with Gunna. With the whole thought process. So y'all niggas feel some kind of way about a nigga, but y'all still fucking with a nigga because it's convenient for y'all.
Hey, but see, get what? They're right. I stand on that. I agree with that, but I don't agree with the person who's saying it though.
Of course not. Of course
you see what I'm saying?
Of course not.
Ain't no way in the hell you ain't qualified, bro. You should just be chilling, keep your mouth closed, sit your ass back somewhere. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I'm gonna have to be biased in this situation. Them niggas did what they did, and the nigga who just spoke that message, he absolutely correct. You got to stand there. It don't matter. All money ain't good money. He right. I ain't finna go against Atlanta for that sucker, man. I'm not. That all them niggas wrong. Him too.
Right, but watch this though. What's this though, Crakk? The truth is a strange. The truth to a hood nigga, it is a strong, aggressive, unapologetic thing. Because in the hood, sometimes we lie to each other, bro. Yeah. Sometimes we lie to ourselves because the truth of what we experiencing, the truth of what we have to experience, or what we have to go through, what we have gone through, the truth of that shit is hard to fucking digest, even to ourselves.
Yeah,
so we trick ourselves into believing shit sweet when it ain't. We couldn't listen. A hood nigga can't survive without you tricking yourself into believing that shit is all right. No, this ain't all right, nigga.
This shit ain't all right.
So I get it. So two things that appear to be opposite can be true. He ain't lying about what he said.
Nah, he ain't lying.
Right? The messenger is not easy to digest, but he ain't lying. And what listen, he's simply reading what 21 Savage tweeted. We covered it up. We knew when he told the first time. We knew QCP, I told you, was a rat. But the thing is that QCP had so much power, bro, that even hood niggas who knew that he was no good were afraid to speak up because they was afraid of that motherfucking money. And because we know that no matter whether the nigga is bold or not, if you got some money, a nigga step for you, a nigga slide for you.
Yeah.
That we've been saying that shit forever. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have so many niggas who rats who can stay in the street. They got listen. Ain't not one nigga who was a rat at that YSL trial, not one of those niggas went to the witness protection program, and y'all told on millionaires. Them niggas ain't with no witness protection. Them niggas still in ATL hosting parties.
Hey, you know. See, the thing here with Yak, only thing I hold against Yak, right?
Tell me.
Is being in the interrogation room and trying to finesse him. But at the end of the day, him and Gunner kind of in the same boat because Yak didn't get on the stand. He ain't point nobody out. He ain't say, yeah, thug, pay me to. He just went in the interrogation room. Know what I mean? And from the streets, that's a no-no out the gate. So that's the only thing I hold against him. All the rest of them niggas and the boy Shannon. I can't hold that against Shannon. Know what I mean? But the rest of them niggas, man, they did what they did. They were wrong, bro. The shit 21 on, the shit he talking about, man, watch out, man. You can go it on, man. That's how you know y'all niggas ain't one really out here. Know what I mean? Y'all niggas probably rapping coming out to the hood fucking with nigga, but nigga, we talking about in the street where nigga you eat, sleep, and breathe this shit, nigga. If you did that, nigga, you'll know what's in it.
So listen, Crakk. My whole thing is, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to incite disharmony in the city of Atlanta. I'm not trying to use my voice to just simply point out certain shit. But my whole thing is, you got to call a spade a spade. Hey, listen. So the street niggas are saying, hey, listen, you bloggers, YouTubers, YouTube niggas, podcasters, y'all got this shit backwards. Y'all not doing y'all good. Y'all not doing research. Y'all not doing your due diligence to figure out what's really going on. Y'all are acting like these rap niggas are the kings of the street. We ain't acting like shit. We just simply looking at what they said and looking at what they did, looking at what they said about them, and looking at how niggas are bowing down to them.
But listen though, bro, how I get that, but how they gonna say, oh, the whole Atlanta gay, the whole Atlanta rats. Oh no! Come on, bro. I've been in prison, bro. When you whole out here in the streets is just like saying y'all in chain gang. Oh, y'all nigga I'ma swing on one of y'all nigga. When you say y'all, you including everybody, bro.
So watch this though. Listen.
So the podcast can get hold accountable a little bit because you can't say the whole Atlanta.
No.
Crakk, y'all nigga gay.
Hey, Crakk, the whole Crakk, a nigga. See, listen. Let me tell you something, right? The average motherfucker who come to Atlanta, who's not from Atlanta, just to visit, they're not going in no zone, nigga. They're going to Buckhead, Marietta.
Exactly. Midtown.
Midtown. They're going to Marietta to get an Airbnb. They're going to Stockbridge, Ellenwood, Rex to get an Airbnb. Maybe McDonald's. They got a little more money. They're not motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? These niggas they're not going. They're not on Gobby Road. They ain't on Cleveland. They ain't on Camp. They're not none of that. They're not going none of that. They're going to Papados. They're not going no motherfucking.
But they don't get on no pad though, bro, because you still putting the whole Atlanta. Say them though. Say them.
Yeah, but hey, listen, Crakk. I'm saying that versus y'all wasting y'all energy. Arguing back and forth with some niggas who way across the motherfucking country talking shit in front of a microphone and in front of a fucking phone or a computer.
Yeah.
Listen, the rap niggas is the ones who broke the system. The millionaire rappers. They're the ones who was popping that shit. They're the ones who had the hood hot. How did we have the hood hot, dog face? Because you niggas was active. Y'all was using y'all money to dig into the streets to do street shit. And the shit y'all was beefing about wasn't even no real shit. Y'all had the hood hot beefing with some niggas over some rap shit. And niggas who ain't got no deal, niggas who real deal spill real in the street trying to make a crumb. Y'all niggas got the whole hood and the whole city hot because y'all doing shit. Y'all inexperienced. Y'all got suckers with y'all. And then y'all put it in a song. Y'all telling what y'all did and who y'all drilled and killed in the song. And when the police come to the hood, y'all don't stay in the hood, nigga. You niggas stay in Canton somewhere on Locust Grove, some motherfucker where. You niggas don't stay. You niggas stay in the big ass houses in Atlanta. You know, that big shit. Where's the gate and the police? You niggas ain't staying. So y'all making it hot. So my thing is, instead of trying to spank the podcasters, motherfuckers really need to hold the rappers who made shit hot accountable. Those rappers who saying the streets is dead, you got to do more than just say the streets is dead. Y'all saying the streets is dead because y'all trying to justify the fact that y'all got caught doing the same shit y'all said other niggas flawed for doing. That's one. Number two, where the recreation centers at? Atlanta broke just like every other major city at. Those rappers who create all this goddamn confusion in the street made it hard for niggas to hustle.
Yeah.
Hard for niggas to survive. These niggas way at. Where the recreation centers at? Where the at?
See, get what? I see what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at this. Just take the whole Atlanta out of it, though. That's all I'm saying. You right. We can push up on the rappers, but it still don't give the podcasters a pass to still say all y'all.
Okay, so watch this. On behalf of all podcasters,
right? On
behalf of all podcasters, the city of Atlanta. First of all, you've been watching my content. Listen, when I started coming to Atlanta, my family from Atlanta in Georgia.
Yeah.
Period, right? So I've been coming my whole life.
Yeah.
As a young adult, moving and grooving, we come down to the Freaknik, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta was not known as a gay city. You know it wasn't. When the Freaknik, Atlanta was not known as gay nothing, right?
Hell no.
I have gone on the record and said that when Atlanta start to transform into the black entertainment capital, that's when all the gay shit the sissy shit started to come, right? Because in the world of entertainment, that shit is we just seen what Puffy got going. Busta Rhymes, a big hot sissy.
Yeah,
I'm saying the New York executives.
Yeah,
even though Atlanta had labels and shit, and the executives that ran the labels, from Boys in the Hood with P. Diddy, Bad Boy South, to LaFace Records, to all that kind of shit, those executives migrated from the North, from New York. And they brought that debauchery and that sinful, devilish ass behavior down south with them. Atlanta wasn't no gay shit.
Hell no. But see, get what? Niggas be saying niggas in Atlanta gay, but we got the most and top not scribble. So how the fuck is everybody gay, man? With all these bitches around, all these women around down here.
Hey, listen, man.
That's right. That right there should have a nigga to take everybody out of it.
Hey, hold on, Crakk. My nephew went to Morehouse, and my daughter went to Spelman same year, from 14 to 18. My daughter can't find a nigga down here. This nigga either broke, fucked up, or a super hyper aggressive, super thug ass nigga, or a nigga switch hitting. A nigga like switch like Sammy Sosa. A nigga hitting left and right. No, Crakk. No, I'm saying the sissies, they come from up north.
Yeah, exactly.
They migrated down here.
Yeah.
We'll be a star.
I guess what I was telling somebody, I'm like, I said, man, that shit, when this shit Atlanta J turned all the way up to the max, man, all that shit started flowing in here, the Katrina, all that shit started coming from everywhere else, man. Like we went seeing, man, I swear to God, bro, Lenox Mall, you went walking in Lenox and see that many gays as you did like back then, like how you saying.
We call them sissies on this show, sissies.
Yeah, sissies, faggots, damn it.
Yeah, no,
like man, I'm like
sissy is a safe word in Donald Trump. Sissy.
Then get what, bro? The female down here who fuck with niggas like us, the real ones, they not bringing those sissies around those niggas like us. They know we don't play that shit.
Right.
They ain't even finna. And you know how female love faggots and gays and shit, sissies and shit, right?
Sissy.
You know how these female love sissies and shit, right?
Right. They hate black little sissies.
If I'm fucking with a bad bitch, and she got a sister friend or sis-ass friend, when she pull up on me and come meet me or something, she ain't finna bring that nigga around me, man.
No, and the hell no. They don't do that.
Hell no, man. She ain't finna bring that around me, man.
All right,
I'm just saying that to say, we ain't with that shit, bro. Shoot that shot somewhere else. Not you. I'm saying I ain't never heard you say it, bro.
No.
I done watched your show. I ain't know you be fucking with the A, but I be like whoever the nigga is from New Orleans, I don't know who the fuck this ugly ass, junk ass nigga. Yeah, bitch ass nigga like that, man. Like you said, ain't no sense a nigga like Atlanta, nigga like that. But come on, bro, like nigga, bro, Birdman and Wayne kissing, bro. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga.
They definitely was kissing. They
Like,
definitely.
come on, man. Like, man, shut the
I'm
fuck
gonna tell
up,
you
bitch
something,
ass
right?
nigga.
I'm telling you, Crack. If I was to put you on the phone with Murder, you and Murder would have a real good conversation, bro. Know what I'm saying? Murder
I
just
ain't gonna
over.
lie, bro. Man,
You
I
mad
ain't gonna
at
lie.
Murder?
I ain't never been that type of nigga, bro. I don't know that nigga, but bro, I don't like that nigga. I don't like that nigga, bro.
He popping it too hard.
Bro, I don't like that nigga, bro.
Uh-huh.
Bro, that nigga wake up thinking about like, and I know I own Atlanta, but bro, I love my city, bro. They where I'm from. It's on my birth certificate, Atlanta, Georgia, bro. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. Like, stop playing, bro. Cause at the end of the day, you got kids down here too, my nigga. You can be influencing them on some gay shit. The whole Atlanta gay. Man, come on, man, watch out, bro. If you're a street nigga, we ain't talking like that. You could be I do the podcast shit, but it's certain shit I'm a put on certain people. Know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You can't do that, bro. You can't
I
do
got
that.
you.
You
So
can't do
listen.
that, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't. Hell no, bro.
So Crack, listen, man. I'm gonna let you deliver a message to the city of Atlanta in the aftermath of the whole YSL and all this snitch. I'm gonna let you deliver a message to the street niggas in the city of Atlanta, and I'm gonna let you deliver a message to the podcasters who are talking about what's going on in Atlanta. I'm gonna let you close the show out. Say what you are representing the city of Atlanta. Go ahead.
All right, this right. This for them podcasters though. Like, like I understand. Like, you doing your thing, you podcast, and you know what I mean. You getting your little money and this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm a nigga who handling business. I ain't gonna take a lot of shit they say serious, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you gotta watch what you say, bro. You can't blame everybody. It easy to check into the streets of Atlanta to one of us, you know what I mean, and see what really going on. And at the end of the day, bro, the A ain't really on that what y'all think we on, bro. Like it ain't cracking down here like that. We ain't it's some real ones in these trenches. Like, come to the trenches, come holler at us. Like, we take care of the kid, the old people. We look out. We'll make sure you all right. I mean, reach out, bring your camera through there, come fuck with the trenches, bro, and maybe that'll change your idea on what really going on down here. I mean, don't be scared. Pull up, man. Just reach out to somebody. We'll make sure everything the blue carpet get laid out for you, man, so you can really see what's going on down here. That to the podcast and to the who you said the OGs
The street niggas in Atlanta
and to the street niggas in Atlanta.
and the rappers. You gotta address the rappers who can get
Okay, now to my street partners who know me and we bump shoulders and even if you don't know me from the east, southwest to the street niggas, we don't made it too far. We got common sense. We ain't even finna bite down on this bullshit these niggas coming with. At the end of the day, we don't been through too much. A nigga up in age, know what I mean, on some real grown man shit. The podcasters, hey man, do your fact check. We forgive you niggas. Know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it don't hurt. You can reach out to a big bank black nigga on the east side street, nigga. You can reach. I ain't talking about no rappers, man. And to them rap niggas, man, keep us out this shit. Keep us out this shit, man. And I'm standing on that. And if a nigga don't like it, nigga, you know me, you know I'm at, and you know not to play with me. Simple as that. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm stand on one like, and I ain't, know what I mean, I ain't not hunting, I ain't not doing none of that. But you rap niggas talk too much, man. Shut the fuck up and let us keep us out there shit and stop speaking for us, man. If nigga ain't coming back to these hoods and throwing these barbecues and giving back and building these recreation centers and grabbing these young niggas who tone switching. If you ain't doing all that, you ain't representing no street, nigga. You was a rapper. So, hey man, stay where you at. Let us who in the street but ain't in the street, let us control this shit so we can get these kids where they need to be at and how this shit really need to go. Because I'm here to tell you, bro, I'd rather for my child to pay attention to an OG nigga in the street than to pay attention to a rapper, bro. Straight up, cause I know a nigga from the street, OG from the streets of Atlanta gonna know that my child is gonna make sure he's all right and he protected and he go the right route. A rapper ain't gonna do nothing but send him on the move on some shit he don't know nothing about, and he gonna look up to this nigga who ain't did half of the shit that his dad or his uncle or somebody done did. Now my son a crash out. So it might sound crazy, but it make a little sense to me, man. Know what I mean? But to them rappers, keep us out this shit, and to them podcasters, man, come down here and fuck with us. Check in. I mean, ain't no checking in. None of that shit. Come holler at us. Come holler at us. We cool as fuck, man. We're gonna make sure y'all right. Bring your camera, your whole crew. You're gonna make it back where you came from.
You better check in, because if you motherfucker hit one of them zones.
Yeah, I'm saying holler at somebody. Don't just pull up. Yeah, holler at somebody. Know what I mean?
Yeah, come holler.
Ain't that wrong with hollering at nobody? Cause when we go to LA and certain places, when we pull up and get out, we got people who know we there and they gonna pull up and come. Fuck with us. It just go like that. Know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't gotta come down here. Hey, bro, I gotta pay to come. Hey, man, you fuck with the right one, you gonna get through there.
You gonna get there. Crakk is in the motherfucking building. Crakk, I want to thank you for coming out, man. You're welcome to come back. Matter of fact, it's mandatory for you to come back because we have issues to talk about that have nothing to do with the city of Atlanta, and I want to get your perspective on all things hip-hop, all things politics, all things entertainment. So will you come back and join me for an episode?
Man, I got shit in the chamber, man. I'm telling you, man, I got shit in the chamber to talk about, and they can go check this shit out. This shit affects all the way from ball players, the rappers, the entertainment, from the street. I don't did all that shit, bro. I'm connected. Nah, I mean, I ain't doing no bragging and boasting, but it's my life, man.
Get your social media, Crakk.
Hey, social media at 2K CRAKK at 2K Crakk on all platforms, TikTok. Nah, I mean Instagram, this shit like that. Go check me out, man. You're gonna see what I got going on, man. I'm a real one, man.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is Real Life Unfiltered. My name is Dogface Calderon. It's Dogface TV Podcast on Instagram and the most dangerous voice in Detroit. Y'all check me out. Big news coming. Y'all know what it is. Crakk. God
what
damn
up with it?
ATL. H-Hound. Crakk. You know what it is, baby.
Hey, we don't need to throw it. Like, we don't need to do that. We just
do it, Crakk.
Yeah, we put the braid hat on. That motherfucker gonna throw it up for us. We'll put the braid hat on. We're gonna let the braid hat do it for that. That little scrappy them shit though.